No doubt as to the mood of these women, especially when combined with an intense stare.
One of the most primeval of all facial expressions is the staring eye. It's something we share with other animals, and it's always threatening. And because of this, in earlier centuries, people thought there was something they called the evil eye, a mystical force that, by staring at them, could do them harm. To protect themselves against this evil eye, they would often try to outstare it. To do this, they made effigies of eyes which were unblinking and could perform a permanent stare to frighten away the evil spirits. Fishermen, when they went to sea, wanted to protect their boats, and they did so by giving their boats a staring eye.
And all over the Mediterranean, fishing boats are protected with elaborately painted and eternally unblinking eyes. Because hard stares are so assertive, some military and prison rituals employ them in a special way. At this correctional camp in Maryland, these prisoners are forbidden to stare, even to glance, at their prison officers. The officers, who are not allowed to lay a hand on the prisoners, make their dominance felt by the most direct and intense staring they can muster. And the effect is one of acute intimidation and almost painful humiliation.
Inmate Williams.
Sir.
Can you hear me, Inmate Williams?
Sir, yes, sir.
Stand up, Inmate Williams.
Sir, yes, sir.
I'm on my toes. Stand up.
Sir, yes, sir.
I don't want to see an eyeball on me, nowhere near me. If you don't hurry up, I'll pull your butt out of here. Don't look at me, and you better stop pressing me. I don't give a crap about your attitude today. The last time you gonna have attitude is by him around me. Down up. Care about your attitude. You don't love a goddamn dummy over there. Why you wanna look at me, huh?
You don't want to freaking do it. That's all you got to do. Just quit. Ain't nobody asked you to come here. Ain't nobody gonna beg you to stay.
Put your legs together.
Who's the real heart? I ain't still.
If you thought that staring was pretty intimidating, there's one culture that takes it even further.
Oh, God.
This is the Maori haka, the aggressive challenge of the indigenous people of New Zealand, an ancient threat display still employed today in a modern context. Taking another look at those aggressive chimpanzees, what happens if they start to become alarmed and fearful, if their courage begins to desert them? As they become more and more afraid, their expressions undergo an important change. Their mouth corners are pulled back further and further. This is the typical fear face of all primates, including our own species. The best way to prove just how closely we share this expression is to examine the faces of the panic-stricken customers on the latest fairground terror ride, the spiralling Nemesis. Just as with frightened chimps, these mouth corners are pulled right back, exposing all the teeth. The strange feature of this expression expression is that it looks, in some respects, like the human smile. Smiling is a uniquely human expression that has evolved from the ancient fear face. This may sound odd because we think of smiling as friendly, not fearful, but there's a crucial link between the two. The fear face is sometimes used as a submissive signal, saying in effect, I'm scared, therefore I'm not a threat to you. In other words, it's an anti-aggressive action. It's only a small step from I am not aggressive to I am friendly, and that's how the human smile evolved. Because of the smile's anti-aggressive origins, witnessing it makes onlookers feel at ease and responsive to the smiler. For this reason, it's been a mainstay of commercial advertising for many years.
Certs is a candy mint. Certs is a breath mint.
Stop! You're both right. New Certs is 2 mints in 1. Stops bad breath in seconds. Tastiest mint of all. Year after year after year. Lucky luck.
The problem for these professional smilers, however, is that it's difficult to fake the expression perfectly. The fixed smile gives the game away. For synchronized swimmers, the physical exertions of their sport make it even harder to fake a convincing smile. They have to keep on smiling to impress the judges, but it's not easy. One of the best places to observe the false smile is on the faces of the beachside photographers' customers.
That's it, beautiful. Just in a bit more. There. Beautiful. Smile. Come on, smile.
But how precisely do we know that this smile falls short of being convincing? The essential feature is that the specialized muscles that pull the mouth corners up and the ones around the eyes that create the smiling eyes are both much harder to control consciously than the more ancient ones that simply pull the mouth corners back. No matter how hard we try, we can't fabricate the perfect smile. This incredibly strong link between our facial expressions and the inner workings of our body has been put to very good use by imaginative doctors in America who've taken the radical step of clowning in hospital wards.
Oh, that's it. I think you're having a little too much fun, you know. You're having so much fun, you know, they might kick you out of here or something like that. Boy, look at all the stuff you got in here. You got a lot of great stuff.
Although this may appear to be a bizarre form of medical care, its impact is extraordinary. By making patients smile and laugh, their pain levels are reduced. Their happy facial expressions actually release endorphins, the body's natural painkillers, into their systems.
Well, we'll wait for later to do that.
Please come back.
Yeah, we'll come back later for that, okay. Oh, he broke his head.
Oh, boy.
You know, I think you ought to be a doctor like me.
Amazingly, the laughter created by this clowning works as well as any pain-killing drug. Such is the power of human body language.
The pacifier!
That's what we can do. Well, bless you. Bless you.
Don't say that for now.
Hi.
Because our body language reveals our true feelings, we often try to suppress it, to hide our fears and anxieties, our longings and our hostilities. But it's such an efficient communication system that we usually give away a few telltale signs. Now, for most of us, that's an everyday social challenge. But for some people, it's much more than that.